beyond the 90 minutes mental health and football panel and been in collaboration with Wycombe Foundation, but ourselves, Berks and Bucks FA. So it's been brilliant really to have a room full of people having an open, honest conversation about challenges that they may be faced, but also coping mechanisms and a bit of just a conversation really. It's been brilliant.
We've been having a conversation about mental health and football and the effects that football can have on everybody.
David Wheeler, one of the first team players who came down alongside Joe, which was brilliant of the club that they could do that. So you mentioned that in football there's more lows than highs, and it's a really good point. It's something that I hadn't maybe thought about. You said, like, unless you're fit, scoring, winning, there's always something to work on and always a negative. So there's more lows than highs, so it's about really celebrating those highs, but the cliche, never too high, never too low.
I mean, I think obviously we play very different in very different atmospheres, but I think the main thing you take from it is that personal pressure is the same. It doesn't matter whether you play in front of thousands or you play in front of your mum and dad. I think that's it's your internal sort of like self pressure that sometimes can be the difference.
It's interesting. I think growing up, especially being in an all-boys school, I didn't necessarily have much environments to talk about that, and it was kind of a men don't talk about horrible phrases like man up. I think that's less of the case these days. So I think it's becoming less of a difference, but certainly I do think there is still that thing of guys maybe there's that bit more macho, ego, unfortunately.
I think we're doing, as a club, I think we're doing all right. We have the channels in place, probably could be utilised more. But from the conversation we've had tonight, I think, we're moving in the right direction. I
think so. With grassroots clubs, every club has to have kind of like safeguarding, and it's kind of a requirement to affiliate as a club. So what I think would be amazing, and whether this can happen or not, is that whenever a coach comes in or any club, like they also have an FA qualification maybe, or a course that lets people know about mental health and the resources and where to signpost. So that could be amazing. So every football club to affiliate, we know they've had at least a conversation about mental health.
Football is the same for everybody really, and it doesn't really matter who you play for or whatever, you have the same experience, and I think we can use that as a positive.
The best thing to do would probably be to reach out to myself, to be honest. So my name's Hans, so it's hans.berksandbucksfa.com. It's a bit of a mouthful. Or they can just find it on our website and then ask us a question there. But we're always happy to have a conversation about this topic, and if people from the local clubs want to reach out, or someone who's not involved in football want to see how we can maybe partner together as well. It's not limited to football. Let's keep the conversation going.